Hey, thanks for joining Uncle Mike for the Dow Directions, a technical analysis of the Dow for Wednesday, March 13th. Well, you can see the nice work that we've put in. I put in a trend line for us, longer term, going back to September. You can see we're almost touching our head. That will be a good sign. We were over the 50 at one point, if you remember me talking about this late December, early January. Thought that that would form a base here and we might take off. Of course, we didn't. Really have broken down. So now we need to get up here, hopefully do a little consolidation and work our way back up. The good news is we're above the T8. We're holding the 20. That's the first consolidation sign. If we can hold this 20, go sideways, then get over the 50 like we did here and hold it. Technically, that would be a positive sign for the technicians. The other positive sign will be to hold this trend level, break through, and start moving forward. You can see our 200-day moving average now is at 93.30. So a long ways to go for that, but it is leveling off a little bit, not coming down as steeply on the slope. Okay, let's take a look at the trend analysis. We'll look at the indicators we went over last evening. Most of them are similar. Actually, they're all similar. The Arun indicator now had a sell signal 85 periods ago. The directional indicator had a sell 150 periods ago. The MACD 24 periods ago. But our SAR, the stop and reverse, the last signal we had was 6 periods ago for a buy. The Dow is currently bearish. It's below the 200, 90, and 30 period moving average, but the positive signs are above this T8 and 20. So we're starting to turn, I'm going to say neutral. We're turning that bearish slant a little bit, in my opinion. Chan-day chart checkup. The overall price bias is still downwards, and it'll be nice when we can say the price bias is either neutral or moving to the top. Our projected upper bound is 79.56. The lower bound is 69.55. And finally, checking the Rex Takasugi profile. The Dow closed up 90 points today when volume was 53% above average and the Bollinger Bands were 5% narrower than average. The technical outlook for the short term is still overbought, and the intermediate and long term are still bearish. The Dow is currently 22.4% below its 200 period moving average in a downward trend, but at least we're under the 30% we were only a few days ago. Our trend forecasting oscillators are currently bearish, and they've had this for the last 43 periods. Well, that's it for the Dow directions for this evening. Please visit the site, peruse around, and please come back and join me tomorrow evening for a recap of the Dow directions after market. Thanks and have a great evening.